Okay, so here, Dasan, firstly, let me introduce myself to you. Dasan, my name is Mr. Nagbindin. I'm the English Social Studies for grade 11 this year, inshallah. Okay, so here, Dasan, firstly, let me share my screen with you. So I think now you can share my screen. I think so. Okay. Mhm. Okay, just a minute. Okay, try to open the file. That's early exploration and settlement. Okay, now here we are. Okay, firstly, okay, this in chapter is talking about the early exploration and settlement. Okay, so here that's in related to the United States history. Grade 11 are studying U.S. history. So this is the first period or the first era for the exploration and settlement into Africa. Okay, so here this is the earliest Americans, the first people who lived in America. Okay, so here this is the big idea. This is the Native American society is developed across Mesoamerica. Okay, this is across Mesoamerica and North America. So here is in Mesoamerica and North America, these are two countries or two places, okay, that's in famous at the last time, okay, at this period, some were famous. So here that's in he called the Native American societies developed across. They try to get in or try to settle in Mesoamerica and North America. After that, we have here the main idea. What is the main idea of this? That in the climate, changes allow people to migrate to American. So, of course, do you remember, or I think that you remember that in why or how they discovered America by Christopher Columbus, by mistake. That in once he tried to explore or discover Asia, but then he thought that he discovered Asia by mistake, but at the real he settled in America. And of course, they know that it was America, not Asia. So here, that's in what helped or what the motivate that's gonna be the other people from Europe to settle into America. Why? Because it's here that's in the climate change. Climate change. I think this in America has a very good weather. I think that's in is in privilege for America. So here, this in the climate change allowed to people to migrate to the Americans. Number two, early societies excited. Okay, that's in Mesoamerica and North America. They settle in to these two places. As I said before, these two famous places. Okay, and we have here cultures in North America were influenced by environment. Okay, we're influenced by environment. I think that in America is a big place, okay, as in half a continent is in North America. So here, that's in each place has a special influence, okay, has special characteristics. Once you go to Florida, Florida is has a desert, okay, and Ohio. So here, there's in many states in America has deserts. Of course, this in the life or the real life is a little difficult because it's in you live in the desert, you live in the Sahara. Okay, the so-called very cruel, okay, for the people. But in for California or New Jersey or the coast states, okay, that's in coast of the oceans. So here that's in try to here get in a leisure life, okay, that's in you have prosperity and you can do everything what you want. Okay, so here the so-called cultures in North America were influenced by environment. Okay, that's in as you live in the place, okay, that's of course that's in try to influence into yourself and into your character. After that year, he tried to talk about the climate change allowed people to migrate to America. Climate change, that's in America. Okay, as you said before, that's in Europe isn't has cold all the year. Okay, they live in the ice, and there is so much they missed as a sun or sunrise or everything related to the sun. So here, that's in America is a good place for this. So they try to migrate to America. Okay, so we have here as a tribe called Palo Indians. Palo Indian doesn't cross the land bridge from Asia. Now, isn't these are the first people? These are the first people. It's called Native American. Now, do you know why they call Native American? Because the first people, Palo Indians, crossed the land bridge from Asia to present-day Alaska during the last ice age. The last ice age. These are the first people immigrate to America. Immigrate to America. Okay, during the last ice age from 38,000 to 10,000 before Christ. So here, these first tribes, okay, that moved into America. They moved into from Asia. This is very important information to get us. Number two here, we have this movement of peoples from the region to another is called migration. Of course, migration when you try to move into your life into another place. After that, Pale Indians and their descendants moved into present-day Canada, the United States, Mexico, and South America. Okay, so here these people, after that, they try to spread themselves, okay, into America and Canada, Mexico. These are nowadays. Okay, so but when the European migrates to America, they try to kill the Palo Indians. Okay, of course, they know listen, these are from Asia. So here, listen, their faces not like America, of course, listen, a different race, okay, from the people they live in America. After that, here we have here the early people in Americas were hunter-gatherers who, was mean hunter-gatherers, who hunted animals and gathered wild plants. Gather, that means collect wild plants. Okay, of course, this indeed were tribes, they follow their hungries or their needs. Okay, the warming climate created new environments. Warming climate in America. For the European people, they missed what does it mean the word warming climate. Europe all the year is under the ice. So here that's in the warming climate. Of course, it's in a privilege or a special option. Listen, we missed it. So here it's in created a new environment, climate and landscape that surround living things. That surround living things. Different environments influenced by the development of the Native American societies. Again, this part, okay, this point, different environments influence the development of Native American societies, groups that share a common culture, sure. Okay, that's in groups that share a common culture that's a group's common values and traditions. Okay, so here I think that's a nice part. Okay, that's before we get in the main or the second main idea. Okay, now we'll try to revise again what we have said before. So here, listen, the big idea, he tries to explain why the people or why the motives, okay, that's in play the people to move their lives from Asia to America, because the climate change allows people to immigrate to America. Of course, the good weather all the year. Good weather is a cool weather. Cool, that means not hot or not cold, but in the moderate. Okay, so number two here, that's in the early societies existed in Mesoamerica and North America. And the last one, cultures in North America were influenced by the environment. As we know that once you live in the coast city, in a coast city, of course, you will try to get an or special characteristics in your personality. So it's in try to affect you. Of course, the sea or the ocean affects into your personality. After that, he tries to tell you that from where the Native American Okay, that's in Paleo-Indian, the Indian Native American. Okay, where is the root of the Indian American? They came from Asia. They came from Asia. So when I ask you about these Paleo-Indians, where are their roots, or exactly the roots, you can answer that's from Asia to present-day Alaska during the last ice age from 38,000 to 10,000 before Christ. Okay, and after that, he tried to tell you that in what's called this movement, okay, or this movement, what's called immigration. So, sorry, it's called migration. What's migration? Of course, that's in when you try to leave your place and try to live or settle in another place. It's called migration. Well, Indian, this tribe that mean a group of people live together and they have or they share the same culture, the same concepts. The Pale Indians that and their descendants moved into present day. What's the place where they present day? Canada, United States, Mexico, and South America. Okay. And after that, that's in the early people in Americas were hunter-gatherers. Now he's trying to describe how they work, what about the people that in they work as hunter-gatherers. Hunter the animals, and gather the wild plants. Hunter the animals for food, and the gatherers what this mean wild plants. Number two, the warming climate created a new environment. Of course, it's in a perfect motivate to leave your ice city to warming city. So warming climate created new environments, climates and landscape that surround living things. Number three, different environments influence in the development of Native American societies, groups that share a common culture. Groups that share a common culture. The last one, culture that's meaning groups, common values and traditions. Okay, so here, listen, thank you so much about this. And today and the next time, we're gonna explain the second idea that in the early society existed in Mesoamerica and North America. Thank you for your concentrating, and see you next time. Bye bye.